This is a yin yoga session for the whole body. Hello, my friends, and welcome back to Devi Daily Yoga, where it's not about how your yoga looks, it's all about how it feels. In this session, we will focus on deeply relaxing the mind and releasing tension from the physical body. You won't need any props, and we will hold each pose in a passive way for about 3 minutes each. And we'll start with our first pose, which is butterfly. Take the soles of your feet together with the knees wide. And you can feel free to sit up on a cushion if that makes the pose easier for you to come forward. You can hold on to your feet, your shins or ankles, your toes, or maybe just rest your hands on the floor. And as we start our 3-minute hold, we will focus on relaxing the back body to begin with. So as you take a next breath in, feel the back body kind of puffing up, the curve of the spine becoming curvier. And as you exhale, allow the shoulders to relax, allow the weight of the head to relax, and soften your entire spinal column from the sacrum up to the crown of the head. The target area of this posture is the inner thighs. You may also feel the back body stretching. As you take your next breath in, feel the body slightly rise up out of the pose. And as you exhale, let yourself completely sink into it. Knowing that there's nothing else that you need to do but rest into the gentle pull of gravity. Each breath helps your body to soften into this shape a little bit more. Slowly now release the pose. Coming up, draw the knees together and make your way onto your back for a rebound. This is the time we take after each pose to rest and to feel the effects of the pose in the body. 1 minute here in really any comfortable position so that you can feel the energy flowing freely through your spine, through your shoulders, your hips, and especially the areas we just focused on, which is the inner thighs and the back body. Deep breath in. Exhale. Sensing the way energy moves. And feeling the weight of your body on the floor. And now bend your knees, bring them into your chest, hug around the knees, and gently rock side to side to feel and stretch your lower back in a gentle way. And now release the legs and roll over onto your belly to come into Sphinx pose. Holding Sphinx with the palms on the floor. And your legs could be closer together or even as wide apart as your mat, anywhere in between. See what feels good in your lower back. And notice the little bit of energy it takes to lift the crown of the head, to find the back bend by kind of bringing the shoulders up and back. But from the ribs down, can you relax your body? Can you relax your buttocks, your legs, your lower back? And with an inhaling breath, can you feel the low belly softly press into the ground? And as you exhale, can you feel the belly coming in gently toward the spine, tailbone relaxing? Relax your thighs and relax even your feet, your toes, and the connection of the tops of the feet to the floor. And you can stay here for the remainder of our hold, or if you'd like to get a little bit more sensation, you can take the hands a little wider, angling the fingers out to lift up into seal pose. And noticing if you've changed your position, what changed about your sensations that you're feeling in your spine. And wherever you are, inhale your breath. Exhale, soften, lower body, lower back. Slowly now release down. And take crocodile pose. Rest your head on your hands. As you stack your hands, you can rest your hand right on top. Rest your head right on top. And give your hips a little wiggle side to side. Feel the lower back. Feel your sacrum. And take the hand now to either side of the chest and press your hips up and back to come into child's pose. Taking our 1 minute rebound here. Deep breath into the lower back. A deep breath out. Feeling the spine and the sensations in the spine now that we're bending the spine in the opposite direction. And release child's pose and come up to sit. Take your legs out in front of you for half butterfly pose with the right leg forward and the left leg bent. Once again, option to sit up on a cushion if that makes it easier for you to come forward. Sometimes a cushion will just give you more sensation, so you can play around with that or go cushion free as we take the hands maybe to the shin, the ankle, the foot, or the floor. The target area of this stretch is the hamstrings, which are 3 muscles on the back of the right thigh. And you might notice you feel it more in the inner hamstring muscle or the outer hamstring muscle or the center, or maybe just the entire area, since it's all connected through the network of fascia that runs through the back of the legs and is connected everywhere in the body, into the lower spine, down into the calf and foot. Let's take a breath in now and exhale to soften and relax into this web of fascia. Slowly release your first side of half butterfly and change sides. Left leg forward, right leg bent, and come forward over the leg. And now feeling into the stretch in the left hamstrings, inner hamstrings, outer hamstrings, center hamstring. Take a deep breath in now. And exhale to feel your body softening through the fascia that connects all of these muscles in the back of the leg, the back of the torso, the spine. This network of fascia is said to be where the energetic meridians lie, that this is where and how we feel energy flow through the body, in the fascia. Let's take a breath in now. And let yourself relax even deeper as you exhale into a state of stillness and calm. Slowly release. Lift up through the spine. Take the right leg forward to meet the left and come onto your back. 1 minute of rest, 1 minute to feel the energy of the rebound. Any comfortable position. Feeling the back body meeting the ground. And breathe a deep breath in. And exhale, allow your body to soften into the support of the floor below you. Feel the energy flowing through the back body after that forward bend that stimulated the fascia of the whole back body. And now bend your knees and hug them into your chest. Wrap the arms around the legs, gently rock side to side. And let's take it into figure 4 pose now, where we'll take the right ankle over the left knee and draw the leg in toward the body, clasping behind the thigh, or you could choose to clasp in front of the shin instead. And if you like to play around with props, 2 things you could try are to have a cushion under your head, and another is to have a firm cushion or a yoga bolster under your hips to elevate the hips. Whichever way you're choosing to do the pose, our target area is the glutes on the right side. So your right buttock, as you pull this leg in, you'll feel the stretch increase. And you might even have your arms be somewhat active throughout this pose, as long as it's not too tiring to do so. As we hold this gentle posture of external rotation of the hip joint, let's take a breath right into the hip. And exhale to soften the hip. For the second half of our time here, option to take it into shoelace, supine shoelace pose, where you'll bring your knees more on top of one another and hold the feet to either side. So this is very much the same family of postures, and one is just this is a tighter version. So if this doesn't serve you or doesn't feel like it gives you any stretch in your right glutes, then you could go back to figure 4. Whichever variation, take another deep breath in and exhale. Relaxing into this stretch of the fascia of the outer hip. Slowly release the legs and extend them long down the mat as you interlace fingers and press your palms up and away. Inhale deep and exhale, hug the knees in, and let's bring it into figure 4 on the other side. Left ankle over the right knee. finding your clasp. And your propping options may be part of your scene, or you might also play around with the placement of the legs. You can choose to veer the whole unit of the legs toward the right or toward the left to create the stretch that feels right. Deep breath now into the left glutes, left outer hip. Exhale and relax into this shape. And now option to shift it into shoelace pose, holding on to the feet as you bring the knees in closer to one another. Continuing to feel into the left buttock. And you can hold on to the ankles here, the outside of the ankle, or you might prefer to hold on to the soles of the feet, the outside edge of the feet, or the toes. Deep breath in. Exhale and soften and relax into this. And now release the legs, extend them long on the mat. Find a rebound position, resting with the arms alongside of your body, or you can angle the arms out as much as you'd like and take up space with your body. 1 minute here to feel the flow of energy as a result of stretching into the outer hips in upside down square and shoelace. Figure 4 is the same as upside down square pose. It's 2 different names. Let's take a deep breath. Exhale. Let the body be heavy and relaxed. And now bend your knees, hug them in toward your chest. And we'll take it now into our final pose, which is spinal twist. Both knees will come over to the right. You can adjust your hips over to the left a bit. Adjust the body however you need to so that the angles feel good and so that it's comfortable to get the left hip up and over on top of the right. And then you can go ahead and extend your left arm out to the left side. The right hand can come here to the outside of the left knee to anchor the legs into the twist. And take a moment now to press the right elbow into the floor to help lift the right shoulder blade up and place it farther up and farther out to the right a little. This is a nice way to just help the body settle into the twist. You might like keeping your head centered, or you could experiment with turning it more toward your left. Wherever you are, find a deep breath to fill the lungs. And exhale to soften your body into this twist. And for the rest of the pose, option to cross the knees, left knee crossing over the right. If that doesn't feel good, stay where you were. And can you take your next breath into the ribs, the obliques on the sides of the body? Can you exhale and soften the ribs and the obliques? Middle body relaxing. Middle spine relaxing. And release, bring the knees back up to the center. Shift the hips toward the right as you take the knees to the left. And extend your right arm out to the right side. Settling into the twist, making sure your hips and shoulders are in a comfortable placement. And let's take this little adjustment again with the left elbow now pressing down to help lift the left shoulder blade up and out to the left side a little more. And then relaxing as you let the left hand come to the outside of the right knee. Nice deep breath into this opening of the right side of the chest. And exhale, soften the upper spine. Deep breath into the ribs, the side bodies. Exhale as you soften into the abdominals as they twist. And feel into the middle spine itself. And now option to take the crossed knees, which is a variation that we call twisted roots. And some people like to peek the toes around to kind of do this double twist, or just twist around once. Or stay where you were with the knees right on top of one another. And find a deep breath now into the twist of the spine. And exhale. Relax the spinal column, relax the fascia of the spinal column. Release your twist now to come back to center and find your way into a final relaxation position. Any comfortable position on your back, arms spread out to a comfortable angle. You might choose now to take this yin version of Shavasana that we call star, where the arms and legs are really spread out, or any resting position that feels good. Feel free to cover yourself with a blanket or extra clothes to stay warm, or to use a bolster under your knees or a eye pillow, eye mask over the eyes. As you make yourself comfortable, as you settle into your nest, feel the way that the back of your body connects to the ground. As you take your next breath in, can you feel your belly expand? Can you feel your chest rise and expand? And exhale to deflate chest, belly. And as you take your next breath in, can you feel the back body expand, pressurizing against the ground? And exhale to relax the tissues of the back body. And can you take your next breath in as you imagine it filling energy into the whole fascia network of the body? And exhale, relaxing the whole fascia network of the body. Fascia weaving through arms, legs, internal organs, through every muscle, every joint, through the spine, the head, the hands and the feet. The whole body now alive with energy. The whole body awakened. And breathe in. Through an open mouth, exhale. Inhale once again. As you exhale, wiggle through your fingers and toes. Stretch out through your arms and legs and take the arms up overhead. Interlace fingers, press them away as you stretch down long through your legs. And bend your knees to roll over onto one side and slowly come up into a seated position. Take a moment to sit with your spine tall and notice what is happening inside the body now. What do you feel? And how does the body feel compared to when you began your practice? Breathe in And breathe out. And I'll invite you to join me to chant Om 3 times. We'll bring the palms together in front of the heart. And take a deep breath in. Breathe in. Exhale. And that is the end of this practice. I hope that your body feels well stretched, and I hope that your mind feels relaxed and calm. Thank you for practicing with me. My name is Devi Daly, and if you liked this video, then please hit the thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and hit the notification bell. And if you'd like to learn more about how Yin Yoga works, I've created a free download called The 5 Archetypes of Yin Yoga. This is a basic Yin Yoga guidebook that you can get as a PDF by clicking the link here in the cards or in the description box below. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you next time.